Israel could very well find itself isolated from the very same Middle Eastern nations it's relying on to strike a hostage deal with Hamas. In a recording aired Tuesday by local Channel 12 News, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu criticized Qatar as a mediator in hostage negotiations with Hamas and expressed disappointment with the United States for not pressuring Qatar harder to reach a hostage deal.
Now, when I'm talking about Qatar, you don't hear me thanking Qatar. Have you noticed? I don't thank Qatar. Why? Because in my view, Qatar is no different in essence from the United Nations. It is no different in essence from the Red Cross.
Qatar was furious.
We are appalled by the alleged remarks attributed to the Israeli Prime Minister in various media reports about Qatar's mediation role. These remarks, if validated, are irresponsible and destructive to the efforts to save innocent lives, but are not surprising.
Israelis also offended by Qatar. Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich chiming in to call Qatar a direct participant in Hamas's crimes. But is Qatar really offended, or is it just a tactic against Israel's current leadership?
Now they think maybe it is popular to try and isolate Bibi Netanyahu, as also the Americans see a difference in their attitude towards Netanyahu himself as a person, his government, and also as the state of Israel. You know, they have this unflinching, great support for the state of Israel, but there are leaks against Netanyahu.
The problem is, regardless of the sincerity, Israel needs Qatar.
The thing that's really unfortunate here is that neither Qatar nor Netanyahu should be making statements like this, because we don't really know which route works the best or the worst, whether it's Qatar, Egypt, the United States working with Egypt or Qatar. These are the conduits to reaching Hamas.
And Egypt reportedly not even taking Israel's calls. Reports in Israeli media say Egypt's President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi refused a request to speak to Netanyahu via the National Security Council, with many saying the snub is related to Israel vowing to take control of the Gaza-Egypt border known as a Philadelphia corridor. Is it Israeli diplomatic mismanagement, or is it none too friendly nations taking a swipe while Israel looks weak? Either way, Israel can ill afford it now.